Good day, ladies and gentlemen. So we have concerns regarding the classification. What if the fingers or finger is missing at birth, or the fingers or one of the finger is amputated? So we have rules, no, to observe when and how to include uh, fingerprint missing at birth or fingers missing at birth. No? These are inborn, and of course, amputated fingers may be due to incident or accident. Okay, so take note of the following rules. First is, if one is amputated or finger missing at birth, given a classification identical with the opposite finger. Take note of that. So considering that this is the 10 prints, no, then you have this amputated in the left middle finger. Whatever classification or whatever, uh, yes, classification or ridge counting that you can see or you can derive from the opposite finger, no, shall be uh, taken or considered, no, as to the same with the one which is amputated or fingerprint missing at birth or finger missing at birth. Okay, so whatever uh, wherever the opposite or the amputated or fingerprint or finger missing at birth, it shall consider the or it shall carry the classification of the opposite finger. Okay, the amputated or finger missing at birth shall carry whatever classification, can be taken or can be uh, get from the opposite finger. Just like this one, please follow the cursor. So there are 7 ridges between the delta and the core from an ulnar loop appearing from the right middle finger. So whatever classification from that middle finger shall be carried, no, to the amputated or finger missing at birth. That is the first rule. The second is, if two opposite fingers are amputated or finger missing at birth, both are considered whorls with missing tracing. If there are two opposite, no? Two opposite, take note, yung dalawang yan na magkaparehong lugar ng daliri, for example, the middle finger of your right and the middle finger of your left hand. So, if both are amputated or finger missing at birth, so they are considered whorls with meeting tracing. They are considered whorls, plain whorls with mating tracing. Okay? And of course, if any of the fingers are partially amputated, putol, di ba? No? Or with less than half of the pattern are is our area is missing, no? So use the opposite finger. Kung opposite, ano yan? Kung meron silang opposite na kwan, no? Example is this this one this one is amputated. Kung hindi man amputated, kalahati putol, pero hindi mo mabuo yung fingerprint pattern, or the same time medyo partially, hindi malinaw, hindi maayos, considered yan as amputated. And of course, it will carry the classification of the opposite finger. So yun yung ruling na yan. What if all of the 10 fingers are amputated or fingers missing at birth? So the classification would be, no, kung lahat yan putol o kung lahat yan nawawala pagkapanganak, so lahat yan considered with whirl, no, and with meeting tracing. So lahat yan whirl with meeting tracing. Kung lahat yan putol. Okay. So the classification would be M over M, 32 over 32, whirl, whirl, meeting, 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 meeting. So, yan ang one. So, to place it in the classification formula, yung 32 over 32 that would be in the primary classification kasi nga all of the whirl patterns are considered as pattern having numerical value. So you just add 16, 16, 8, 8, 4, 4, 2, 2, 1, 1 plus arbitrary cone of 1, so can derive the primary classification of 32 over 32. Under secondary, since word yan lahat, so capital letter group, index finger, so W, W yan. Instead of putting dash, kasi nga yung dash sa small letter group, yung plain word is dash. So, no need for you to place it. Alam na agad yon na whirl yung nandoon sa tinatawag nating middle and ring finger. Sa subsecondary naman, although they are all considered as whirl with zero no ridges below or above right delta, the classification would be meeting. So, the fingers that will be considered in the subsecondary classification would be the index, middle, and ring finger. So, sa subsecondary classification natin would be meeting, 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 over, meeting, meeting, meeting. So, we do not have final classification no, kasi nga walang ridge count. Plain world siya pero walang ridge count. The same true dito pagdating sa major classification, what to be considered is of course yung tinatawag nating thumb. So pero pagdating sa major classification, we have to observe the rules observed in the subsecondary classification. So with meeting tracing yan. So M over M, we do not have key classification kasi nga walang ridge count. So that is the classification whenever the 10 fingers are amputated or missing at birth. No? So again, thank you very much and good day.